Welcome to the Instrumentals Warehouse, the universal language of mankind. Let us now try and define what is key routing in piano. Well, key routing refers to locating the specific setting of notes a piece is built on by applying the perfect key signature, the perfect transposing, the perfect melody, or the perfect chord progression. So, what is a key signature? A key signature refers to a visual symbol consisting of sharps or flats, indicating which notes are consistently sharp or flat throughout the composition. This is usually a sheet music. On this example, we are going to make use of the VFX key mapper. This now will show us key signatures for different keys on a piano, starting with the key C. So the bass key is filtered to C, and the notes on that are yellow here are the key signatures of C. Okay, so these notes you can clearly see that they are all natural. They don't have any sharp or flat. So if you go to the sheet music and you see the notes are written like these alphabets with no flat or sharp, then you can clearly tell that that song or that composition is composed with the bass key C. Okay, and then now we're going to look at C sharp. Now C sharp here contain 5 flat notes or sharp, and only two. These two are just naturals, only two naturals. Okay, so these keys can either be sharp or flat. As you can see now, they are C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, and A sharp. They can either be D flat, E flat, G flat, A flat, and B flat, right? And then now we're going to have a look at the key D. Now the key D only contain 5 naturals and 2 sharps or flats. So the F sharp and the C sharp, this F sharp can be a G flat and the C sharp can be a D flat. Okay, now let's have a look at the key D sharp. Then the key D sharp contain 3 sharps or flats and 4 naturals. So this can be like the D sharp can be an E flat, the G sharp can be a flat, and then the H sharp can be a B flat as well. Okay, so let's have a look at the key E. Now key E contain only 3 naturals and 4 sharps or flats. So this F sharp can be a G flat, and this can be the G sharp can be an A flat, and this C sharp can be a D flat, and this D sharp can be an E flat. Alright. So now let us have a look at the key F. And the key F contain 6 naturals, and there's only one sharp, which is the A sharp, and this A sharp can either be, there's only one sharp or a flat, then this can be a sharp or can be a B flat. Okay, then now let's have a look at the key F sharp. Then the key F sharp contain 5 sharps or flats and 2 naturals. So this F sharp can be G flat, the G sharp can be an A flat, the A sharp can be a B flat, and this C sharp can be a D flat, and this D flat can be a E flat. Now let's have a look at the key G. Now the key G contain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 naturals, and there's only one flat, which is the F sharp. And this F sharp can either be an F sharp or a G flat. Now let's have a look at the key G sharp. So the key G sharp contain of 1, 2, 3, 4 sharps or either flats, and 1, 2, 3 naturals. So this G sharp now can be an A flat, the A sharp can be a B flat, and this C sharp can be a D flat, and this D sharp can be an E flat. Okay, so now let's have a look at the key A. The key A contain of 1, 2, 3, 4 naturals, and 1, 2, 3 sharps or flats. So this C sharp can be a D flat, and this F sharp can be a G flat, and this G flat can be a A flat. The G sharp can be a A flat. Great. And now let's have a look at the key A sharp. The key A sharp contain of A sharp, 1, 2 sharps or either flats, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 naturals. So this A sharp now can be a B flat, and this D sharp can be E flat. Now let's have a look at the key B. The key B contain of 1, 2. There's only 2 naturals, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sharps or flats. So this C sharp can be a D flat, and this D sharp can be a E flat, the F sharp can be a G flat, the G sharp can be a A flat, and the A sharp, can be a B flat. So another concept to look at is, what is transposing? Transposing refers to locating the specific setting of notes a piece is built on using a transpose knob. Definition number 2, it refers to moving a melody or chord progression to a different pitch level while maintaining the same interval relationships between notes. Okay, so the first definition is when we use a transpose knob. So let's look at an example below. Now here is a music piece by the Call Out Music, namely Anything. Let us now just listen to the piece.
Run away, love. Searching for a long, long time to find you. Run away, love. I'll never let you go. Nobody knows tomorrow. Only you, only you. Wherever you lead, I'll follow. You won't ever let me down. No, no, no.
Now this example will require you to train your ears. So I don't want us to be fancy and go to this website and take the song, paste it, and then they tell you what key is that. So what you need to do is just to train your ears, be familiar with your keyboard, with your notes. You must learn to listen, accurately listen to your, you must like know it, you must know the notes. So there is something called a chromatic scale, so it plays like. Now based on your listening capabilities, you will pick an octave. It's either this octave, this octave, this octave, this octave, or it is up to your listening abilities, but I'll go for the mids. I'll go for the mids. Now, as I am playing the song, I will just use the chromatic scale, and then the chromatic scale is the one that I will use to identify the bass key of the song by just using my ear. Okay, starting from the note C. I'll never let you go, 'cause nobody knows tomorrow. Only you, wherever you lead, I'll follow. Now the song seems to be in the key B. This seems to be the bass key of the song, or the root key of the song, either way. So now, since I have identified the bass key, I'll have to just prove it by just playing the key signatures of the bass key. So going back to the VFX key mapper, now we've got the key signatures of B, which is B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, and B. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play the key signatures while I'm playing this song and see if all these notes are relating to the song. Okay. Run away, love, searching for a long time to find you. Run away, love, I'll never let you go, 'cause nobody knows tomorrow. Only you. Now you can clearly hear that all these notes align to the song. That means our bass key is B for this song, and here are the key signatures for the key B, right? Now I have figured out the progression of the song, and this is how it goes when you are playing the key D. Run away, love, searching for a long time to find you. Run away, love, I'll never let you go, 'cause nobody knows tomorrow. Only you, wherever you lead, I'll follow. You won't ever let me down, oh no. Run away, love, searching for. Now on this example, I want to show you if you only limited to one key in the piano, and the only key that you know how to play is the only G sharp or the A flat, and you've already got the progression on the key A flat. But now when you play along your progression, the key A flat or G sharp, it doesn't really align with the song. There's a clash like happening like this. Run away, love, searching for a long time to find you. Run away, love, I'll never let you go, 'cause nobody knows tomorrow. Only you, wherever you lead, I'll follow. Now take a look at how to transpose keys when you play with the key G sharp or A flat. So this diagram shows that when you are in the key G sharp or A flat, then your transpose knob must be set to 0. But when you want to play a song in the key with the chords or progression in the key in this key, but the song is maybe is rooted at G, then you must transpose your knob to -1, okay, or you can either do +11. right? So same applies to if the song is rooted at F sharp, then you must transpose it up to a -2 or a +10. Okay. Now to fix the error on the composition, we need to make use of the transpose knob and transpose our key to either +3 or -9. And let's just go back and see if we change the knob to a -9 or to a +3, are the keys going to align the song or not? Alright, so this is Piano Tech 6, and then to find the transpose knob, we must now go to options. Then at the bottom here, we've got tabs, node channel, nodes transposition. Right, so we are now going to try doing the -9. Okay,
Run away, love. Searching for a long, long time to find you. Run away, love. I'll never let you go. Nobody knows tomorrow. Only you, only you. Wherever you lead, I'll follow. You won't.
now you can hear that the key is now aligned, but the octave is very bad because now it has been like flattened. It has been octave to the lowest point, right? But if we change the octave, example, now to fix this octave problem, I'm just going to back to the piano roll where I edited the progression, and then I'll go to the option and edit. Then I make use of this octave up.
You won't ever let me down, oh no, no. Run away, love. Searching for a long, long time to find you. Run away, love. I'll never let you go. Nobody knows tomorrow.
Now, taking you back to the piano roll, you can see that the progression here is still at G sharp or A flat, but because of changing the transpose knob to the -9, then now I get the value of B. So now it's still playing on the very same A flat.
I'll never let you go. Nobody knows tomorrow. Only you, only you. Wherever you lead, I'll follow. You won't ever let me down, oh no, no. Run away, love. Searching for a long, long time to find.
Now let us see the example of moving a melody or chord progression to a different pitch level while maintaining the same interval relationships between notes. Let us now listen to this piece by the Call Out Music. It's called Love Around. Okay, let's listen to it.
Never changing, never failing. Your love is all around. Hey, around. You never let me go.
Now you will notice that there was a change in transpose, and then by just looking at this progression, you will clearly see that this piece was in the key A, and then it was now transposed to the key B flat. Right, let's just look at it. the first key I say it was A. So let us now find the key signatures, okay, by using the example we made earlier. So now I say it was in the key A, okay. Let us just hold the bass while we're playing the song, and then let us do the signatures, right, of A.
Never changing, never fading. Your love is all around.
Alright, you've heard that the first key was aligning with the signatures. So the first key was A. Okay, so it was like, and then that's it. And then okay, that's how transposing work when you're switching from one key to another key. Let us now look at this concept called melody. What is melody? Melody refers to a sequence of musical notes arranged in a specific order to create a tune. Now here's example number one of a melody. Here is example number two of a melody. So a melody can also help us to root keys in the piano. Like using example number one, let's just look at the notes as they play and identify what key do they belong to. Okay, let's just play it. So now I see there's a lot of white keys. So that means the song can be either on each key that has lot, can be C, it can be F, it can be G. Now as the melody is playing, now we need to apply the chromatic scale to identify the bass key of this melody. Now I have identified the song is just here. This is the bass key, and these are the key signatures. Now we're making use of example number two, and we're just gonna look at the notes as they play and try to identify the bass key of the melody. So here also there are a lot of white keys occurring here, so it can be anything like C, F, or G, because those are the only keys with a lot of white notes. But now let us make use of the chromatic scale to identify the bass key of this melody. Starting now from C. So it seems like this melody is just here, and then I'll just play the signatures of F. Another concept to look at is what is a chord progression. A chord progression refers to a sequence of chords played in a specific order, creating a sense of movement and direction, shaping the overall emotional and harmonic character of a piece. Now, a progression is another tool that can help us identify a bass key of a song. So, by just looking at the way the chords are playing, then you can now tell that this song is in the key C or is in the key B. Going back on this piece, now we're just looking at the chords.
I'll never let you go. Nobody knows tomorrow. Only you, only you. Wherever you lead, I'll follow. You won't ever let me down. No, no, no. Run away, love.
Now this tool needs you to be familiar with chords. So now as you see that it play the progressions more like a 4 4 6 1 2. So this is 4 6 1 2 in the key B, right? So maybe somewhere on the sheet they will just write the progression for you by just looking at the progression 4 6 1 2, and then now you see the 4 is more like an E. Then you can clearly tell that 1 2 3 4, the 4, if the 4 is E, then that means the key is B. Then if maybe the 6 is, you know, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1, okay, so now they say this is the key signature of B. 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1, okay, and then now they just told you that the 4 is E, and you know 1 2 3 4, E is the fourth interval of B, right? And then obviously this is 1, the progression goes like 4, and then yeah, 4 6 1, and then 2. So the chord progression itself is a tool that can help us to identify a key of a song as well. Now thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe for more lessons. Give a thumbs up if you like this video. Go to the comment section for any recommendations. Peace.